Hi everybody, this is Danny at Danny Girl Art, and today is day 24 of the Blossom Sketchbook Challenge, and today's pattern is Beagold by me, and it's a very special one, and I'll tell you a little bit about it as I begin to work with my magicals. That's how I'm going to be creating my background right now. I have a spray one and I have a shaker, and I'll be using water. And I was meeting with my friend Lauren for lunch a few summers back, and she was telling me about something called the marigold effect and how we can compare marigolds that are uplifting and positive. And if you plant a marigold beside most any garden or vegetables, they thrive and they're strong and they're protectors. And then in the marigold effect, walnuts are toxic. So my goal was to seek out marigolds in my workplace where there are quite a bit of walnuts. So I was really grateful that Lauren showed me this whole thing, and you can view it, the whole article, on my blog. And if you click on the Beagold link below, you'll be able to click and go to the marigold effect and read about it in a much better worded way than what I am saying. But anyway, so this pattern, when I got home, I was really inspired by Lauren, and I was like, I want to create a blossom pattern like a marigold for Lauren. And that's where Beagold became from. So B-A gold is for marigold. So here I am spreading around my magicals, and I'm just rolling them around a little bit. I had a lot of water. It's a lot more orange than I had intended. I'm going to go in and I think I'll add a little bit more yellow to this, but that's okay. I still really like the colors. I know marigolds come in many different colors, and in my head, I think of orange always. Maybe that's what we had growing up for the most part. I'm just blotting a little bit of that off. It just was too wet. Let's try the yellow. There we go. So you can choose any color you want for the background. I'm going to let this dry now before we move on. Okay, so again, you can find the step out in the description below for Beagold. It'll link you to my site, and I'm going to start with a nice large one on my paper. I have gone in and I have drawn two. I like overlapping, so I made it nice and large so that it would hollow behind. And now I'm going to use some collaging techniques and take some scrapbook paper that I have and start to tear that up and add some to the background. While the glue is drying, I'm going to take some chalk pastels and I'm going to do some shading. I'm choosing shades of orange. I have a tortillon for blending, and I'm going to put some just loose shading in. Now I'm going to use a white charcoal pencil and add a little bit of highlighting. So it really depends on how light or dark your background is as to how well you're going to see the highlights. You know, darker colors, you're going to see the white more, but this is showing up. It's not too pale, so I am getting a nice still little bit of a highlight on these petals. If you wanted to add some drama, you could add some black at the tips of the petals, maybe like having them a little scalloped looking. That would look nice as well. And maybe just one last thing for me, I want a little bit more yellow in mine, so I'm going to take a Neo Color 2 and I'm going to add a little bit of this to my background. All right, I hope you love Beagold. It is a very special pattern for me. Go and read about the marigold effect. It's really interesting and you can apply it to anyone's life and job and just everyday life. I look forward to seeing everybody back here tomorrow on day 25.